We have included voiceovers for this pre-event presentation to make sure it is accessible for our supporters who are blind or visually impaired. Eric Rodman, the apprentice supervisor at Leader Dogs for the Blind, is reading the text on each of the slides.
Ashley Nunley, a guide dog mobility instructor at Leader Dogs for the Blind, is providing photo descriptions for the slides that include photos.
Leader Dogs for the Blind, Dinner in the Dark, presented by AAA, the Auto Club Group. Going virtual. Did you know one litter of Labrador Retrievers can have all three colors of puppies, black, chocolate, and yellow?
A photo of 3 8-week-old Labrador puppies, each wearing a blue Future Leader Dog bandana. They are standing side by side in the Canine Development Center. All three have serious looks on their faces.
Presenting sponsor, AAA, the Auto Club Group. Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Dinner for 10 in your home, provided by Chef Cass of Cass Catering.
A photo of a man wearing a black chef's jacket and smiling. He is leaning forward with his hands on a large kitchen island with a variety of dishes of food in front of him. There are also several bottles of wine and wine glasses on the counter.
ClickBid, simple mobile giving. There are several ways to register for tonight's event. Scan the QR code located in the lower right portion of the screen. Text Leader Dog, one word, to 56651 or visit leaderdog.cbo.io. Question: how many people in the United States are legally blind? 13,000, 130,000, 1.3 million, or 13 million? The answer is 1.3 million. Lead sponsor, Chief Financial Credit Union, more than money. Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Romantic package for 2, provided by Royal Park Hotel, Rochester, Michigan.
A photo of a 4-story brown brick building with many windows. There are cars parked in front of the building alongside several trees. The lights are on in the building's covered entry.
Tom Talks, Technology, Orientation, and Mobility. Leader Dog's free virtual seminar for young adults ages 18 to 24, exploring independent travel, professional readiness, and networking. Question: what was the name of the first guide dog allowed into the Senate chamber? Is it Shadow, Bo, Millie, or Oscar? The answer is Leader Dog Bo in 1997.
An older photo of a young woman holding the harness handle of a yellow Labrador Retriever.
Orientation and Mobility 20-year anniversary.
The logo is a circle with yellow stars along the bottom and green leaves along the top. Leader Dog's O&M icon is at the very top. It is an orange circle with a blue border. In the circle is a profile of a person in light green, who's walking with a cane.
Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Wine tasting in your home, provided by Wines for Humanity.
A photo of a dark wine bottle tipped sideways with red wine flowing into a clear wine glass that is 3/4 full. There are bubbles floating in the glass.
Question: what percentage of people who are blind travel independently with a white cane or guide dog? The answer is only 10%, but you can help us increase this number. Taking the Lead, a Leader Dogs for the Blind podcast, available at leaderDog.org/taking-the-lead, or through your favorite podcast app.
The Taking the Lead logo is black and white. There are 3 outlined dog heads along the top wearing headphones, a golden retriever, a German shepherd, and a Labrador retriever. Below them are the words Taking the Lead. At the bottom is a cane with a strap attached to a handle on one end and a round tip on the other end.
Taking the Lead, hosted by Leslie Hoskins, Comms, Outreach Service Manager, Christina Hepner, Digital Marketing Manager, Timothy Cunyo, LDB Client, and Leader Dog Glacier, Periodic Unsolicited Input.
There are 2 photos. One is 2 smiling women in a room with the Leader Dogs for the Blind logo on a monitor behind them. One woman is seated at a table that has 2 sets of headphones lying on it. The second woman is standing and leaning forward with her hand on the table. A large black microphone is in front of them. The second photo is of a man sitting at a dining room table with a laptop open in front of him. He is wearing headphones. A black Labrador retriever is sitting on the floor in front of him.
Question: what is this?
A photo of a red 3-wheeled vehicle that has 7 bicycle seats in a round configuration facing the center of the vehicle. There is a round steering wheel and several sets of bicycle pedals.
The answer: a 7-person bike for summer experience camp.
A photo of 6 kids and 1 adult sitting on the seats of the red vehicle. They are all facing the center, and the kids are wearing bicycle helmets. The backs of 3 of the kids are in the foreground of the photo. Behind them are 2 boys and 1 girl facing the camera. One boy is wearing sunglasses and has a fist raised in the air. Next to him, the second boy is smiling, and next to him, the girl, who is wearing glasses, is smiling too.
Silent auction item, now open for bidding. LDB cookie making kit, provided by the Nechazel family.
A photo of sugar cookies on a cooling rack lying on a blue and back kitchen countertop. The cookies are in several shapes: a dog head with the face outlined, the round Leader Dog logo with the dog in harness surrounded by 4 arrows, and the outline of a dog's body.
Lead sponsor, John and Margot Hebert. Did you know LDB client Lilia Gonzalez Holguin was the first person from Mexico to graduate from a U.S. guide dog organization in 1948?
An old black and white photo of 3 women and 1 man in front of a brick building. 2 of the women are seated on the grass, each with a boxer in harness lying next to them. The man is standing with the boxer in harness, sitting on his left side. The last woman is highlighted with a yellow circle around her. She is standing and has a German Shepherd in harness sitting at her left side.
Question: what does O&M stand for? Obstacles and manholes, orientation and mobility, objects and maneuvers, or obstruct and manage? The answer is orientation and mobility. ClickBid, simple mobile giving. There are several ways to register for tonight's event. Scan the QR code located in the lower right-hand portion of the screen. Text LeaderDog, one word, to 56651, or visit leaderdog.cbo.io. Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Pinky Detrola watch, provided by Shinola.
A photo of a watch in a box. The watch has a cream-colored strap and a dark dial. The cover of the box says "Flowers of Love" with red and pink roses surrounding a woman's face.
Independent sponsor, the DTE Foundation. We have included voiceovers for this pre-event presentation to make sure it is accessible for our supporters who are blind or visually impaired. Eric Rodman, the apprentice supervisor at Leader Dogs for the Blind, is reading the text on each of the slides.
Ashley Nunley, a guide dog mobility instructor at Leader Dogs for the Blind, is providing photo descriptions for the slides that include photos.
Question: how many people in the United States will become blind or visually impaired this year? 75, 750, 7,500, or 75,000? The answer is 75,000. Did you know Pauline Ulray has been working with a Leader Dog longer than any other LDB client ever? She received her first Leader Dog, Danny, in 1963.
An old black and white photo of a young woman with short hair wearing a short-sleeved white blouse and a mid-length plaid skirt. Her left hand is holding the harness handle of a German Shepherd. The background is a covered area with pea gravel on the ground.
Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Red Wings tickets with Raymond Club access, provided by Sentinel Benefits and Financial Group. Empowerment sponsor, Huntington. Did you know? For 2022, Leader Dog is offering both in-person summer camp and virtual summer camp to serve more teens.
A photo of a man and a teenage girl on a tandem bike. They are both wearing sunglasses and helmets. The man is on the front seat and the girl is on the back seat. She has one hand on the bike handle and the other is waving.
Question: who were the 3 Detroit area Lions Club members that incorporated Leader Dog in 1939? The answer is Charles A. Nutting, S. A. Dodge, and Donald P. Shore.
An old black and white photo of 3 men wearing suits and ties. Two of the men are seated at a table with papers on it. The third man is leaning in from behind with one hand placed on the papers.
Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Handmade Dog Quilt, provided by Luann Offer.
A close-up photo of a quilt with a tan background and dog faces. The dogs are different colors and one is wearing glasses.
Hero sponsors, the Honorable Judge Paul and Barbara Taranis, Sentinel Benefits and Financial Group, and Wells Fargo. Did you know? Leader Dog was the first guide dog organization in the U.S. to train clients who are both deaf and blind to use a guide dog communicating solely through American Sign Language.
A photo of two women and a yellow Labrador retriever standing on a sidewalk on a residential street. There are leaves on the ground and the trees are yellow and green. One woman is wearing glasses and has a dog treat pouch on her right hip. Her left hand is holding the harness handle of the dog. She is looking closely at the other woman who has her hands at face level. Her hands are flat and brushing palm to palm.
Question: what percentage of people who are blind report living with depression? The answer is 43%. That is versus 6.7% for the general population. Statistics provided by Anxiety and Depression Association of America. Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Rochester Opoly, provided by Kim Thomas.
A photo of a board game box with pictures of buildings on the front. The words Rochester Opoly are written in all caps on a banner design in the middle.
Community sponsors: Clearstead, Gallagher, Highland, McLaren, Paycom, Premier Pet Supply, Rain BDM, Rolls Mechanical, and Vimark. Did you know Leader Dog was the first U.S. guide dog organization to bring clients back for classes after the start of the pandemic?
A photo of two women walking through an outdoor restaurant with picnic tables and umbrellas. Both women are wearing masks and warm coats. One woman has a treat pouch on her right hip and is holding a dog leash in her right hand. Her left hand is holding the harness handle of a black Labrador retriever. The other woman is walking slightly behind and wearing a large crossbody bag.
Question: what are the 3 breeds of dogs that we train to become leader dogs? The answer is Labrador Retrievers, Golden Retrievers, and German Shepherds.
There are 3 close-up photos of dogs showing mainly their heads. On the left is a Labrador Retriever wearing a blue collar. The dog's mouth is open and you can see his bottom teeth. In the middle is a Golden Retriever with her pink tongue hanging out. On the far right is a German Shepherd with large, dark pointed ears and his pink tongue hanging out.
Silent auction item, now open for bidding. LDB Gift Shop Blind Box. 3 large boxes available, 3 small boxes available, provided by Leader Dog Gift Shop.
A photo of a stack of plain brown cardboard boxes.
Acknowledgements: Arbor Oakland, Printing, Burning Daylight Productions, Video Production, and Image Parlor, Video Production. Did you know Leader Dog donated 10 dogs to the Canadian National Institute for the Blind Guide Dogs, also known as CNIB, during the pandemic to help people who are blind or visually impaired in Canada.
A photo of two panel vans. The van in the foreground is white and has the Leader Dog logo on the side. There is also a photo of a woman walking with a black Labrador Retriever in harness. The second van is yellow and white with the CNIB Guide Dog logo on the side. There is a large photo of a black Labrador Retriever wearing a yellow jacket and a smaller photo of a yellow Labrador and a black Labrador wearing yellow jackets.
Patron sponsors: Delta Dental, Lincoln of Troy, Ogletree, Deacons, Nash, Smoke and Stewart, PC, Raymond, and Summit Security. Question: what year was Leader Dogs for the Blind incorporated? 1929, 1939, 1949, or 1959? The answer is 1939. Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Ride for 4 on a fire engine, provided by Rochester Fire Department.
A cartoon drawing of a large red fire truck with a ladder on the side.
Did you know Leader Dogs for the Blind receives no financial support from governments or insurance companies? We are 100% privately funded by wonderful individuals, corporations, Lions Club, and foundations. Question: what do clients consistently say about their time at Leader Dog? The food is amazing. The people are awesome. Mine is the best dog in class. Or all of the above. The answer is all of the above. Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Hot air balloon ride for 2, provided by Sky Adventures, Oxford, Michigan.
A photo of a large multicolored hot air balloon against a clear blue sky.
Leader Dogs for the Blind, Bark and Brew, presented by Chief Financial Credit Union. Saturday, June 4th, 2022.
The Bark and Brew logo has a drawing of a dark brown Labrador Retriever wearing a light brown harness on the left and a light brown mug of beer on the right.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Just want to give you a little heads up. We are less than 10 minutes away from this year's Dinner in the Dark, and you need to make sure you're registered. If you're not registered, make sure you go to leaderdog.org and get registered. If anyone in your watch party is not registered, now is the time to get them registered. Anyway, we've got a great, exciting evening planned for you. I can hardly wait to get it started, and that's coming up in less than 10 minutes. We'll see you then.
We have included voiceovers for this pre-event presentation to make sure it is accessible for our supporters who are blind or visually impaired. Eric Rodman, the apprentice supervisor at Leader Dogs for the Blind, is reading the text on each of the slides.
Ashley Nunley, a guide dog mobility instructor at Leader Dogs for the Blind, is providing photo descriptions for the slides that include photos.
Leader Dogs for the Blind, Dinner in the Dark, presented by AAA, the Auto Club Group. Going virtual. Did you know one litter of Labrador Retrievers can have all three colors of puppies, black, chocolate, and yellow?
A photo of three 8-week-old Labrador puppies, each wearing a blue Future Leader Dog bandana. They are standing side by side in the Canine Development Center. All three have serious looks on their faces.
Presenting sponsor, AAA, the Auto Club Group. Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Dinner for 10 in your home, provided by Chef Cass of Cass Catering.
A photo of a man wearing a black chef's jacket and smiling. He is leaning forward with his hands on a large kitchen island with a variety of dishes of food in front of him. There are also several bottles of wine and wine glasses on the counter.
Click bid, simple mobile giving. There are several ways to register for tonight's event. Scan the QR code located in the lower right portion of the screen. Text LeaderDog, one word, to 56651 or visit leaderdog.cbo.io. Question: how many people in the United States are legally blind? 13,000, 130,000, 1.3 million, or 13 million? The answer is 1.3 million. Lead sponsor, Chief Financial Credit Union, more than money. Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Romantic package for two, provided by Royal Park Hotel, Rochester, Michigan.
A photo of a 4-story brown brick building with many windows. There are cars parked in front of the building alongside several trees. The lights are on in the building's covered entry.
Tom Talks, Technology, Orientation, and Mobility. LeaderDog's free virtual seminar for young adults ages 18 to 24, exploring independent travel, professional readiness, and networking. Question: what was the name of the first guide dog allowed into the Senate chamber? Is it Shadow, Bo, Millie, or Oscar? The answer is Leader Dog Bo in 1997.
An older photo of a young woman holding the harness handle of a yellow Labrador Retriever.
Orientation and Mobility 20-year anniversary.
The logo is a circle with yellow stars along the bottom and green leaves along the top. LeaderDog's O&M icon is at the very top. It is an orange circle with a blue border. In the circle is a profile of a person in light green who's walking with a cane.
Silent auction item, now open for bidding. Wine tasting in your home, provided by Wines for Humanity.
A photo of a dark wine bottle tipped sideways with red wine flowing into a clear wine glass that is 3/4 full. There are bubbles floating in the glass.
Good evening and welcome to Dinner in the Dark, presented by AAA, the Auto Club Group. I'm Chris Aslanian and I'll be your MC and auctioneer for tonight's event. I'm so excited you've joined us tonight to support this great organization, Leader Dogs for the Blind. This is our 5th Dinner in the Dark, and our goal tonight is to make this one the most successful yet. We've got an exceptional evening planned for you tonight. Tonight you'll hear how your support of Leader Dogs directly impacts the lives of clients in such a positive way. You'll get to look into the puppy area in our Canine Development Center at Leader Dogs campus in beautiful Rochester, Michigan. And you'll hear from some of our leadership here at Leader Dog. We hope the evening we have planned for you tonight is so entertaining, informative, and motivating that you'll be moved to pick your phone up several times throughout the night to support our Mission Moment donation and to help us reach our goal of $50,000 for tonight's broadcast. You can make your donations anytime during the broadcast and anytime throughout this weekend. But you can't bid on auction items or you can't be part of our live Mission Moment if you don't register, and registering could not be easier. Simply point your camera on your phone, and I know you have it in your hand, at the QR code on the screen, or text Leader Dog to 56651 to register. You can start bidding right now on your favorite silent auction items, and you can be part of our live Mission Moment that's coming up later on in tonight's broadcast. Remember, these exciting auction items will be open for bidding throughout Sunday, so you can take a look at what we have to win. Just a quick reminder, our silent auction items are presented tonight by Huntington, so thank you to them. Also, our first items are local to the metropolitan Detroit area. We've got a really exciting hot air balloon ride for 2 people with views to die for. We've got a private chef dinner in your home for 10 people in your home. What an awesome night that will be. We've got private wine tasting in your home. We have 2 of these to offer, and wouldn't they be perfectly, beautifully paired with that private chef dinner for 10? So I think maybe you should bid on both. Also, we've got a Royal Park Hotel romantic package for 2 people. And what event wouldn't be complete without a fire engine ride for 4 people with a private firehouse tour included? And of course, we've got Detroit Red Wings tickets in the Raymond Club access at the beautiful Little Caesars Arena. And get this, it includes food and drinks. Now this is just added, so it's not in your brochure. You get a private M1 concourse tour with 2 tickets to the Woodward Dream Show and 2 tickets to the American Speed Festival. The rest of our items can be shipped anywhere in the United States, so make sure you check them out. We've got a beautiful Shinola Pinky Detrola watch in rose gold, and I don't know about you, but I'm wearing my Shinola right now. We've got a beautiful handmade dog quilt featuring 20 hand-stitched dogs. Now this is really cool. We've got a Rochester Opoly game for the Monopoly lovers in your family. This is a limited edition game not available anywhere else. We've got a cookie-making gift basket that includes custom-made cookie cutters with Leader Dog themed designs. These designs would be great for both human cookies and dog cookies. We've got gift boxes from the Leader Dog gift shop available in 2 sizes, which will allow you to shop blind and be surprised when your box arrives at your house full of great swag from the Leader Dog gift shop. As a matter of fact, some of these items aren't even available in the gift shop. Wow, there's some really nice items and experiences in the silent auction. There's truly something for everyone. Remember though, you can't bid if you're not registered, so simply point your camera on your phone to the QR code on your screen and register. And then you can start bidding. You can also text Leader Dog to 56651 so you can go right to your favorite items right now and win. Now, just a few minutes ago, we started tonight's program with a recording that was filmed earlier today during a client celebration ceremony at Leader Dog's campus. 10 guide dogs and 4 orientation and mobility white cane clients celebrated the success of their completion of their training. Tomorrow, they'll be heading home to put those newly acquired skills to good use to enhance their lives. The talented singer and musician you saw, Andrew Withoft, who received his first Leader Dog, Lincoln. Leader Dog hosts ceremonies throughout the year celebrating clients who have completed their Leader Dog training. Thousands of alumni have challenged themselves to improve their independence by attending Leader Dog training. Some have attended both O&M training and guide dog training, all at Leader Dog. One of these multi-program clients is Rita Harris from the beautiful state of Georgia. We'd like to take a few moments to share her story with you. So let's take a look.
I have retinitis pigmentosa, which most people know as RP, and it is deteriorating, and it really came to a peak in about 2002. It's when I lost a significant amount of my vision to where I had to look at life changes in the way I do things in my daily routine. I went into depression, withdrawal. I was ashamed of myself. I didn't feel like I was whole. So I actually put on a different face when I was around people. I would smile on the outside and I was literally crying and dying on the inside. I felt like life wasn't worth living. You know, and I did literally give up. I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't know of a purpose for me to continue living. I had just lost all self-esteem, confidence, of course, all independence. It was a very, very dark place. I was assigned a mobility instructor, and he recommended Leader Dog for the Blind. It was an awesome experience because from the time I stepped off of the plane in Michigan, they were there for me 100%. And they took really good care of me, and that's when the bulk of my independence really came back to me. The next day, the trainer brought the dog to us and stayed in the room with us for about an hour. So when he left out and Madden sat down and he looked at me and put his head to one side and I put my head to the other side and I looked at him and I said, "You don't know what to do with me and I don't know what to do with you, but by the grace of God, we're going to get through this." And we did it. Before, I did not travel solo, but with Madden, I'm everywhere. I mean, we do extensive traveling together. We go to the airport, get dropped off at curbside, and Madden take it from there.
A lot of time now, like, I'm so, okay, Rita, come on. No, I got Madden. You know, he gonna guide me. You know, I don't need no system. And like I said, it made her more mobile.
He means everything to me. He is my eyes. Literally, he's my blessed pair of eyes, really.
Her motto is, reach for the stars, don't let your disability handicap you. And her positive attitude with Madden showed that we had so much more potential than what we ourselves even believed we had. When we see her as confident as she is, as able as she is, it's like, hey, if she can do it, I can do it.
Even though I have a disability, I'm not able to see, I don't have 20/20 vision, but life, you still live life. You have breath in you. You know, don't give up. Life still have a lot to offer. And so I just came up with the saying that life is like a canvas of beautiful colors. So just paint your colors on the canvas of life. My story is that, yes, I am visually impaired, something that I did not ask for. I had no control over, but I can control how I think, how I act. So if life throws you a lemon, don't just make lemonade, make sweet lemonade.
Wow, what a powerful individual. Listening to Rita definitely motivates me to plan on making more sweet lemonade in my life. Now, speaking of taking lemons and making sweet lemonade, we forgot to show you Andrew's wonderful video of him playing, so we're going to play that for you right now.
I feel the eyes of the world looking down at me, and I'm tired of this pressure now, so I lay down and sleep. The lights from my windows shows me what I need to see. A happy little house in a small community. People will be people, and those people will die. So just don't stand there and waste all my time, my time.
Wow. You see why I had to make sure you saw that, Andrew? You're outstanding. We're together tonight to help thousands of people just like Rita who need the services that Leader Dog provides. Services that build their confidence and travel skills so they can leave the Leader Dog campus with their heads held high as they return home to improve their own lives. No longer living under the cloud of depression, but under a ray of hope. Now let's take a quick peek and take a look where we are. We're not quite at our goal yet. We're just getting started. We're just under $5,000, but I know we're going to meet our goal of $50,000 tonight. So keep on bidding. Don't stop now. But don't worry, there's plenty of time for you to bid. We got a live mission moment coming up, but just wanted to let you know we're not there yet, but we're going to get there. It's evenings like tonight. Evenings like tonight don't happen without the amazing support of some of our sponsors. Let's take a moment and thank them. Tonight's presenting sponsor is AAA, the Auto Club Group. Our lead sponsors are Chief Financial Credit Union and John and Margot Hebert. Our independent sponsor is DTE Foundation. Our empowerment sponsor is Huntington. Our hero sponsors are the Honorable and Mrs. Paul Tyrannus, Sentinel Benefits Financial Group, and Wells Fargo. Up next is a short message from tonight's presenting sponsor, AAA, the Auto Club Group.
On behalf of AAA, the Auto Club Group, I'm honored to welcome you to the 2022 virtual Dinner in the Dark event to support Leader Dogs for the Blind. Almost 2 years ago, our lives unexpectedly changed. With no plans, no notice, our country was locked down. And almost 24 months later, we are still virtual. We've not gotten back to normal. This sense of isolation, exhaustion, and perseverance to keep going has become overwhelming. The darkness that has overcome us feels so limiting and is restricting us from travel, family gatherings, and a simple dinner out, but we know it will get better. People living with visual impairments or blindness face this reality every day, but the difference is that their vision loss lasts a lifetime. Close your eyes and imagine losing your vision while driving. Imagine walking to your mailbox or stepping onto an escalator blind. Imagine preparing an amazing meal tonight without your vision. And imagine being forced out of your career because you don't have your eyesight. These are life restrictions that cause fear, depression, anxiety, and coupled with the lack of confidence to succeed, takes people without vision to the depths of despair. How do I know this? Because I've traveled with, I've listened to, my friends who've experienced life without vision and are Leader Dog clients. Leader Dogs for the Blind provides independence through a white cane or leader dog like this little guy. Their purpose is to make people unstoppable. Watching the transformation of Leader Dog clients when they enter this facility, trained to walk with a white cane or are matched with their leader dog, has changed my life and the lives of our employees at the Auto Club Group. AAA's partnership with Leader Dogs for the Blind began over 3 years ago with the hope of helping to change and improve the lives of the visually impaired. Our focus has been on building confidence of high school children through Leader Dog summer camp programs and building an inclusive and diverse workforce to be accepting of people with disabilities. This allows us to hire the most talented people because one's vision does not predict one's success in life. As I thought about what I wanted to say tonight, I asked my 11-year-old what Leader Dogs means to him. He said Leader Dogs is an organization that helps people accomplish things they never thought possible. He said that Leader Dogs helps people who are blind or visually impaired realize they have so much life in front of them. He said, and I completely agree, Leader Dogs is an important organization that helps people. Dinner in the Dark raised over $230,000 in 2021, and your generous donation helps remove the darkness we all have been feeling. But for people that are blind or visually impaired, your donation brings light to an independent life. After dinner, you will remove your blindfold and sense relief that your vision is intact. You may ask yourself, how do people live without vision? At that moment, you will know that your time with us this evening not only changes one life, but it changes the lives of future generations of people to know that they can find independence, their legacy, and home at Leader Dogs for the Blind.
Thank you so much, Megan, for your ongoing and meaningful support. Let's hear from Chief Financial Credit Union, a key partner of Leader Dogs since 2015. As a matter of fact, they've donated over $400,000 in support of our mission.
From the first time they open their eyes, through every step in training, Leader Dogs are meant for greatness. Every Leader Dog from Leader Dogs for the Blind is a chance to give someone who's visually impaired their independence back. Which is why we have partnered with this great organization to bring you the Leader Dogs for the Blind Visa from Chief Financial. With it, every transaction you make gives back to Leader Dogs for the Blind. Help give the gift of freedom and apply for the Leader Dog Visa from Chief Financial today.
Wow, Chief Financial Credit Union, what a great partner to Leader Dog. And our other lead sponsors, John and Margot Hebert. John and Margot are dedicated, long-standing supporters of Leader Dog. John is a past board chair who has served on numerous boards and committees, and was one of the lead volunteers in the Leader Dog 2019 K-9 Development Center, capital campaign for their development center. Margot is an advisor of improvements for Leader Dog's residential facility, and together, John and Margot have attended and supported numerous events and introduced countless people to the Leader Dog mission. They are true humanitarians. And now, backed by popular demand, it's time for a quick look into the puppy area at Leader Dog's campus and Leader Dog's Director of Lions Engagement, Beth Slade.
Thanks, Chris, and welcome everyone tuning in from across the country to our campus in Rochester, Michigan for Dinner in the Dark. I'm here in the K-9 Development Center surrounded by a litter of puppies, and it's almost time for bed for these little ones. Tonight, our goal is to raise awareness and dollars to support this state-of-the-art K-9 Center and all the dogs who come through here. They all need to be kept healthy and be well trained. And just as important, we want to remain able to provide all of our services free of charge to people blind and visually impaired, no matter if they live down the street from here or they live down the street from you. Over the next few days, these puppies will meet their volunteer puppy raisers. These generous volunteers give these puppies a great start in life. They prepare the puppies for the formal training they will receive from our guide dog mobility instructors when they come back to campus in about 14 months. A great conversation to have around the dinner table tonight is how you can join the ranks of our volunteer puppy raisers. As long as Mother Nature keeps blessing us with these puppies, we will need wonderful people to raise them. We want to thank you, our volunteer breeding hosts, our puppy raisers, Lions, on-campus volunteers, and of course, all of our wonderful supporters. Enjoy your evening. I'm tossing it back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Beth. I have to admit, I'm just a little jealous that you get to spend so much time with those puppies. Now, while you're enjoying this evening with family and friends, I'd like you to meet two of Leader Dog's biggest fans, our President and CEO, Sue Daniels, and our Board Chair, Kathy Davis.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Dinner in the Dark. We hope you had a great experience dining under blindfold before our program tonight. And we also hope that it gave you some insight into some of the challenges people who are visually impaired face on a daily basis. We were really hoping to have this event in person this year. However, prioritizing everyone's safety led us to the decision to have the event virtually again. As we know, the pandemic has affected everyone. And I imagine many of us have felt a sense of isolation at some point these last 2 years. Our clients tell us that blindness is very isolating. So try and imagine the impact the pandemic has had on those who are visually impaired. Additionally, the need for our services is more critical than ever after the pandemic. So thank you so much for your support, not only at this event, but also in support of the mission of Leader Dogs for the Blind. And now I'd like to turn this over to Kathy Davis, who is the board chair for our trustees.
Thank you, Sue. We are so proud of the Leader Dog team. They have found ways to safely serve our clients throughout the past year by developing new and innovative service provisions that will keep long after the pandemic is gone. We're grateful for the continued support we've received from individuals, corporations, and Lions clubs across the nation. So thank you to all of you. Well, that's enough for us now. A quick toast, and we'll pass it back to Chris. Cheers to all the wonderful people who support Leader Dog, our clients, and our canines.
And here's to a successful evening and a wonderful 2022.
Thanks, Sue and Kathy. It looks like you're having a fabulous night supporting Leader Dogs with your friends, too. As Sue mentioned, because so many people were unable to get services through their local state agencies over the past 2 years, the ability for Leader Dog to provide O&M training and guide dog training is more crucial now than ever. Just consider these U.S. statistics. In the United States alone, 1.3 million people are legally blind. Every single year, another 75,000 people become blind. In the U.S., 60% of the working age people who are blind are currently unemployed. 43% of those who are visually impaired report some level of depression, and can you blame them? But the number that is most troubling is the number 10, because only 10% of the people who are blind or visually impaired travel independently with either a cane or a guide dog. This staggering statistic means that 90% of the visually impaired people are holding on to someone's arm when they leave their homes, or worse yet, they're not leaving their homes at all. Now, that last statistic of 10% is what we are going to change tonight. We need your support to increase this number by making sure that Leader Dogs can provide the people who are blind with the skills they need to lead safer, more independent, and productive lives. So we're going to take another quick look here at our totals. We're not nearly at our goal yet, so I know you want us to get to our goal. So pick your phones up and start donating right now in between the bidding. I also want you to remember, all of these funds go directly to the Leader Dog mission of empowering people who are blind or visually impaired with lifelong skills for safe and independent daily travel. Also remember, to win auction items or to be part of our live mission moment, you must be registered. If you're not registered yet, simply point your camera at the QR code that's on the screen, or simply text Leader Dog to 56651, get yourself registered, and start bidding. Every year, Leader Dog serves hundreds of people throughout the United States, from Maine to California and from Texas to North Dakota. But right now, let's journey back to the beautiful state of Georgia to meet another one of the thousands of clients that have been helped by Leader Dogs since 1939.
My name's Timothy Cuneo. I live in Winder, Georgia. I was diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosus at age 12, and ever since then my life has gotten dimmer.
It was very sad because I took him to, when he turned in his driver's license, that was hard.
And just sitting in the house all by yourself all day long while your wife's at work, all alone. And you're at home because of your disability. That weighs on you very heavily. So you get into dark places in your mind that I never want to visit ever again. Depression is terrible for people who are blind and losing their eyesight.
He wouldn't socialize with anybody. He really wouldn't have anything to do with, me even.
Then I thought it was all over with. I'm just going to slip into a phase of my life where I can't see and I can't even go out my front door. And I'm always hanging on to my wife and stepping on her feet and tripping her and hurting her. And you felt responsible for that pain. I can't explain how terrible it is to depend on somebody else. So I was hopeless until I ran into Leader Dog. Then that day they brought me Glacier. I'll never forget as long as I live. Here came this dog running in my room, came immediately to me and gave me a kiss. And that moment from now to this point, my life has been totally changed. My attitude about life has changed. I'm no longer depressed. She saved me.
He's back to being an outgoing person, and he's back to the Tim I first met.
And I feel like I got some independence, and I'm no longer struggling, hanging on to my wife. And that just gives you the greatest feeling.
She's a blessing to both of us. She's done a lot for me. She's given me freedom.
Glacier is a loving dog. She's got the kindest eyes in the world. She calms me down, and she tells me every day that everything's going to be okay because I'm here beside you. And we can do anything you want me to do.
He has, I think, a purpose now. He wants to give back to Leader Dog, and I'm all for it.
Before I went to Leader Dog, my story was nothing but loss. I finally gained something back. I gained my independence and my mobility, and I can go anywhere.
Wow. Thank goodness Leader Dogs for the Blind was around to help Tim move from thinking it was all over to knowing he can go anywhere. That's the power of your support tonight. We not only want you to think about everyone you've heard from tonight, but remember how you felt dining in the dark this evening. That's the experience Leader Dog clients have every single day at every single meal. Now, once again, I'm taking a look at our totals here, and we're not at our goal yet. We're still under 10,000. We need to get to 50,000, and I know you're going to help us get there. Please keep in mind, we need you to register to help. So now is the time, if you or anyone in your watch party hasn't registered, to point those cameras on your phone to the QR code on the screen, or simply text Leader Dog to 56651. Now, before we start tonight's live mission moment, let's check back in with our good friend Timothy.
Well, today you've learned a lot about me and how Leader Dog's impacted my life and improved my life. But there are thousands of people out there that Leader Dog has touched just like me. My stories is just like theirs. Leader Dogs for the Blind has helped thousands. And it's because of you believe and care in Leader Dog's mission. So I personally want to thank you. But the sad truth of the matter is there's people out there right now who just learned about a new diagnosis who are scared to death. Scared to death because they think their life is over with. But they need to know that that diagnosis doesn't define who they are or define their future. They need to learn the skills that Leader Dogs for the Blind offers them. But Leader Dog can't do it without you. I need for you to pick up your phone, open your heart, and open your wallet. Thank you, and God bless.
Now, as we start the live mission moment, I've got some very exciting news to share with you. We've just received word that Leader Dog Board Treasurer and Executive Vice President of AAA, the Auto Club Group, and President and CEO of Auto Club Trust, Ann Arvia, is starting us off with our first $2,000 donation. Let's give her a huge round of applause, and AAA, the Auto Club Group, a big round of applause for their sponsorship tonight. Now, right now is when we're going to start this live mission moment. And I need you to pick your phone up and go to that $2,000 button and get that applause going and donate $2,000. Here we go. Hit that button at $2,000 bid. $2,000. Yes, you should. That $2,000 bid. Now is the time to help me out with a $2,000 bid. Don't stop now. Keep it coming. That $2,000 bid would have been $2,000. If you're wondering if you should donate, yes, you should. At $2,000 bid would have been $2,000. Here we go. At $2,000 bid would have been $2,000. You can applaud at home. That's okay. Make some noise. Stomp the floor. Do what you have to do. At $2,000 bid would have been $2,000. We're going to get to our goal of $50,000 tonight with your help, and all you have to do is touch that $2,000 button on your phone and you can help. At $2,000 bid would have been $2,000. Here we go. And remember, we take credit cards so it doesn't even feel like you're spending. At $2,000 bid would have been $2,000. Here we go. At $2,000. If you're not bidding, you need to be applauding at home. Make some noise. Stomp your feet. Make your neighbors wonder what the heck is going on at their house. I want to be at their party. At $2,000 bid would have been $2,000. All in, all done at $2,000. All right. I know it's a long time to applause, and that's really, really cool. And you guys are doing great. The numbers are going up. But we're now moving into our $1,000 level. And remember, the $1,000 level can help someone like Brett, who's just getting started and is planning a full life with his leader dog legacy by his side. So here we go. You know what to do. Get that applause started at home. Here we go. Who'll do $1,000 bid with $1,000? Let's go. Come on, bring it in. You can do it at $1,000. We're going to get to our goal tonight. At $1,000 bid with $1,000. Here we go. $1,000 bid with $1,000. If the person next to you is not applauding, make sure they're bidding. At $1,000 bid with $1,000. Remember, it's only money. At $1,000, and we can do so much good with that donation of $1,000 bid with $1,000. Here we go. Just touch that $1,000 button on your phone, and you can donate $1,000 just like that. At $1,000 bid with $1,000, yes, you should. Here we go. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. At $1,000, you and me. $1,000 bid with $1,000. Here we go. Don't stop now. At $1,000 bid with $1,000, yes, you should. Pick that phone up. Press that button. I know you want to. I can tell through the camera that you want to do it. At $1,000 bid with $1,000. Here we go. Don't stop now. At $1,000 bid with $1,000, yes, you should. At $1,000 bid with $1,000, just press the button. That's all you have to do, and you can make $1,000 happen and help us out at Leader Dog for the Blind. All in, all done. All right. You can take a little breath, regroup a little bit. By the way, you can bid on all these amounts. It's okay. I'll tell you when to stop. Don't worry. But our next amount we're going to be asking for is $750, and $750 will make a huge impact in the life of someone just like Terica, who said all of her nervousness just went right out the window the moment she met her leader dog, Autumn. And can you blame her? I think my nervousness would go too, because Autumn is adorable. But you know what to do. For $750, get that applause going. Let's do it. Press that button. At $750 bid would have been $750. Here we go. At $750, yes, you should. Don't stop now if you're wondering if you should. Yes, you should. Here, look right into the camera. Look right into my eyes. And then press that button. Yes, you should. At $750, who else is in at $750? At $750 bid with $750. If you're not bidding, you need to be making some noise at home. At $750, here we go. We're going to raise money for Leader Dogs for the Blind. Yes, you should. At $750 bid with $750. It's okay. At $750, listen, give the guy or gal next to you a little elbow and maybe a drink and get him to bid that $750, because we need to change the lives and change those really staggering statistics. At $750, here we go. At $750 bid with $750. Keep it going. Don't stop. Make some noise. Come on, you can do it. Do it with me. At $750. At $750 bid. Here's you go. Here's what you need to do. Pick your phone up and say it with me. $750. I'm going to press that $750 button. At $750 bid with $750. All right, you guys are doing great. But don't stop now. If you're deciding what you can donate tonight, just think about the number 10. Remember that number? Because only 10% of the people who are blind can travel independently with a cane or a guide dog. It's your donations tonight will make a direct impact in increasing those numbers here in the United States. So our next amount here is for $500. $500 will help people like Leslie get their O&M training that they desperately need to travel safely while using a cane. That is so, so important, and your $500 can be just the difference that they need. So what are we going to do? That's right, we're going to make some applause, we're going to make some noise. Who'll do 500? Here we go. Stay with me at $500, be able to be 500. Yes, you should. At $500, be able to be 500. Keep it coming. Pull it bit out. At $500, be able to be 500. Here it is. Look right here at me, and then press that button for 500. At $500, be able to be 500. Yes, you should. At 500, it's so easy. It's just the click of a button can make the difference. At $500, be able to be 500. Yes, you should. At 500, here we go. We're just having fun. That's all we're doing. And we're making things happen for the Leader Dogs for the Blind. At $500, be able to be 500. Don't stop now. Pick your phone up. Put in that 500. I know you want to, and you can make a huge difference. At 500, at $500, be able to be 500. Yes, you should. Right now, do it with me. Say it with me. 500 is what I'm going to donate. At $500, be able to be 500. Just press that button. Just pick your phone up. Pretend you're looking on social media. Then 500 can come right in to Leader Dogs and make a huge difference in so many people's lives. At $500, be able to be 500. All right. That was excellent. Now I'm going to give you a little break. Because remember what Sue Daniels said earlier? Leader Dog services are more crucial now than they've ever been before. We need you to be generous and open your hearts, and just as important, open up those wallets, because we can't do the great work we do if we're not funded, and we're funded by great people that are super generous just like you. Now, this next amount is for $250, and with $250, we can help young dogs like Archie, who are just getting started. They can give 9, 8, 9, and even potentially 10 years, a whole decade of partnership, love, and companionship for someone who is legally blind or visually impaired. So, here we go for $250. What are we going to do? That's right. We're going to make some noise. We're going to applaud. Who'll do $250? Be able to do $250. At $250, do it with me here at $250. Just press that button. At $250, keep it coming. Don't stop now. I know you want to help. I know you're moved by what you've seen tonight. I know I'm moved. I know you're moved. And you want to help. And this is the time to do it for $250. At $250, be able to do $250. Keep it coming. At $250, be able to do $250. Listen, if you're wondering if tonight is the night and now is the time, let me assure you, tonight is the night, and now is the time to press that $250 button. At $250, who else is in? At $250, be able to $250. Keep them coming. Don't stop now. At $250, be able to $250. Yes, you should. At $250, all you have to do is press that button, and my gosh, you can make so much difference in so many people's lives. You've seen what Leader Dog does. You've seen all the great work they do. You just need to press that button for $250, and you can make a difference. At $250, be able to $250. Yes, you should. At $250. All right. Give yourself another little break. Get yourself another little glass of wine or soda, whatever you're drinking, because we are now down to the $100 amount. Your $100 gift will help teenagers have a fun, meaningful camp experience where they can build friendships and boost their confidence and boost their independence. And it is so, so vital and so important. So now is the time to pick your phone up and grab that $100 button, and here we go. Make some noise. Once you bid, you need to applaud. I need you to applaud so loud that they can hear it through the internet. At $100, I want to hear you. I can't hear it. I can't hear it. You're not quite making enough. There it is. Now you're making some noise. At $100, be able to 100. Here we go. At 100, now's the time. At $100, be able to 100. Here we go. It's just an extra zero. 100 is all you need to do. At $100, be able to 100. If you're not bidding, you need to be applauding. And if anyone in your house isn't registered, now's the time to get them registered and get that $100 button pressed. At $100, be able to 100. Keep it coming. Don't stop now. At $100, be able to 100. Here we go. At 100, we're going to get there. We're not at our goal yet, but we're going to get there, and I'm going to do it with your help. At $100, be able to 100. Yes, you should. At 100, keep it going. Don't stop now. Press that button at 100. It's okay. At $100, be able to 100. We need your help now more than ever. At $100, be able to 100. Here we go. At 100, keep going. Don't stop now. Keep applauding, stomping your feet, having a great time, but most importantly, press that $100 button, and you can help us out. Well, I'll tell you, I know Leader Dogs is grateful, and I am so grateful. You have been so generous tonight, but we're not done yet. This next amount is $50. Your $50 donation will help ensure that Leader Dog can continue to meet the need of an independent travel for thousands of people across the United States and Canada and beyond. So right now is when you pick your phone up and go to that $50 button, press that button, and then start applauding. Here we go. At $50, be able to be 50. Here we go. Yes, you should at 50. You know what? I can't hear you. I can't hear it. I can't hear you. There it is. That's better. Make some noise. At $50, be able to be 50. Here we go. At $50 bid, all you have to do is press that button, and you can send $50 directly to the Leader Dogs for the Blind Fund, and we are going to change lives. You, me, and Leader Dogs together, we're going to do it. At $50, be able to be 50. Yes, you can. At $50, be able to be 50. Make some noise. Stomp your feet. Hoot and holler. Jump around your house. Whatever it takes. Press that $50 button because I know you want to, and it helps so much. At $50, be able to be 50. Yes, you should. Send those bids in. Leader Dog needs your help to keep doing the amazing work they do. At $50, be able to be 50. Yes, you should. And it's right there on your phone. It just press 50, and you're going to help. At $50, be able to be 50. We need so much of your help, and we know together we are going to change those statistics and make them livable. Here we go. $50, be able to be $50, be able to be 50. All right. Now, I want you to sit back, relax for a second, because if I didn't ask for your amount, if you wanted to donate $100,000, that's my bad, it's my mistake. I'm just kidding. In all seriousness, if you look at your phone right now, there is an other button. And if you press that other button, you can put in any amount you want. It can be $1, $20, $30, $50, $1,000, any amount you want. Now is the time to press that other button, and you really, truly can make a difference. Every single dollar that Leader Dogs has goes to such good use, and we really, really are changing lives. And you can help do that by pressing that button right now and donating whatever you can do, whatever position you're in to donate. We are so grateful, and we are very excited that you're here and being part of this. Now, I know everyone is ready for another puppy fix. So let's go back to our puppy area at the Leader Dog Canine Development Center and see what Missy, manager of personal giving, is up to with those adorable puppies.
Wow, Chris, that was absolutely amazing. And thank you to all of you who gave in such a generous way tonight. We certainly could not do what we do at Leader Dogs for the Blind without your help. And right now, as you can see, these little ones are getting ready for bed. It looks like 2 of them are already out, and this one's just keeping watch. But they've had a pretty busy day here at the Canine Center, and so they're ready to be all tucked in. But before we leave, I just want to remind you what you did tonight. With your generosity, we will be able to provide our clients with a lifetime of support. That means guide dog training, white cane training, summer camp for those teenagers, and of course our Tom Talks for our young adults. All of these things will be available to our clients for a lifetime because of you. Thank you so very much for your generosity, and good night. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks again for sharing those adorable puppies with us, Missy. And a special thanks to you for your donations tonight. Now let's take one last look at our unofficial totals for the evening. Can I get a drum roll, please? All right. So we haven't gotten to our goal yet. We're at $18,670, but I know we're going to get there. By the way, that is outstanding. It really is outstanding. We're not at our goal, but we're going to get there with your help. Now, I've got another exciting announcement. You need to mark your calendars for March 10th, 2023. Why? Because that's the date of next year's Dinner in the Dark Hybrid Gala, which means you can join us in person at the beautiful MGM Grand in downtown Detroit, or you can join us virtually from anywhere on the planet. Also, we've got a Bark and Brew coming up. It's the next Leader Dog event. At Bark and Brew is presented by Chief Financial Credit Union, which is going to take place Saturday, June 4th at Griffin Claw Brewing Company in Rochester Hills, which includes a 5K and 1 mile fun run, as well as a virtual 5K fun run so everyone can be involved no matter where you are. And you can register right now for that at leaderdog.org. Now, more exciting news. For those of you that want to learn more about Leader Dogs for the Blind, and I'm sure that is all of you, listen to Leader Dog's brand new podcast, Taking the Lead. You can find us wherever you find your favorite podcasts, or you can go to Leader Dog's website at leaderdog.org. Now remember, and that's why I'm confident we're going to get to our goal, you can donate and bid on silent auction items all the way through this Sunday at 5 p.m. Thanks so much for making tonight's broadcast a huge success. I want you to have a great evening, and I'll see you, hopefully in person, next year. Have a great night.